Today we're live. Welcome to day 4 of our challenge. How we doing? Give me in the chat. What are we grateful for today? 1, how are you? 2, what are you grateful for today? I'm grateful that I just had to turn on the air conditioning in January. I was like, it's getting hot. Grateful for cleaning gloves. What are we grateful for today? Let me see. Is a beautiful day. Grateful for extra sunshine. There's sunshine every day. Sarah's doing great. I love to hear that. So happy to see you. If you're here, like that means 1, you're a champion because a lot of people aren't here on day 4, right? A lot of people aren't here on day 4. That means you're like committed to following through on your like everything that you signed up for. So I love it. I love it. Amanda's grateful for commitment and everyone here. Yeah. What else are you grateful for? Let's just live in gratitude, dude. Let's start this day in gratitude. What are we grateful for? What are we grateful for? There's so much to be grateful for. Woohoo is right. Yeah. Here and ready. Let's go. Grateful for opportunities. Yeah. Just like a blessing of opportunities coming our way, right? Yeah. What else are we grateful for? Clear vision. Ooh, anyone else have a clear vision now? Now that we're on day 4? What are you seeing in your vision now? Let me see. What are we seeing in our vision now? Grateful for shared knowledge. Yeah. What else? What else? Oh, Amanda went back to day 1 homework. What came up for you that had you go back to day 1? What like came to you that you're like, oh, I need to add this to my vision now? What was it that you wanted to add to your vision? For those on Facebook, if you don't have a workbook, post in the group that you don't have a workbook. Malik can reach out to you and send one to you. Good morning, Renee. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Grateful for team members. I'm grateful for babies and cuddles. Cuddles are so fun. Grateful for the view out my window of our land in the country. Grateful that anything is possible. Heck to the yes. What else? Grateful for my yoga teachers. Yeah. What else are we grateful for? There's so much to be grateful for. Let me tell you, I'm grateful for just like sidewalks, you know? Like you don't like just like the little things. I'm grateful for a warm shower. I'm grateful for a bed to sleep in. Grateful for air conditioning. Like the things that you don't realize are just like these little blessings that we're surrounded by until you don't have them, right? Grateful my parents are still alive. Yeah, a nice phone call with my mom. Yeah. Christine has the heater on. I turned on the AC. I would be fine if I were like sitting around, but I know I'm going to be like jumping. And I know since I'm not even wearing a t-shirt, I'm going to get hot. I should have, planned accordingly, but did not. Having enough food for my family. Yeah. Grateful for having eggs in the house. Let me tell you, eggs are my favorite food. Grateful I can provide for my boys as a single mom. Yeah, absolutely. Grateful for your help and commitment to teaching us. I'm grateful for you for continuing to showing up. We're on day 4. That means you're a champion. You got one more day tomorrow. We show up. We finish strong. We take massive action. Yeah, I'm grateful for the eggs. Let me tell you, we need to get more chickens. Those poor chickens got eaten. We got to get more with how expensive they're getting. So let's give some shout out to Laureen doing her homework on day 3 to be available for people who want more in life, a better life, better coachable. She stands for becoming an expert at skin and makeup, relating to people. She found a third question, thought-provoking, because she's also a Jesus follower. She never really considered sharing that in her business. So she's always been good in nutrition and health. So yeah, you get to share your faith inside of your business too. No reason to say why they have to be separate, right? Shout out to Renee. I know you're on. I see you, Renee, who's grateful for sunshine and another day of life, for posting your homework. Let me see if I can read this. Let me see. Okay, what do you stand for? Everyone matters. Yeah, you don't have to be perfect. You're doing the best you can. Faith, we need God's help. I love it. Ecclesiastes 9:10. I love it. Awesome job. How did we do with the homework, by the way? How did you do with the homework as you were putting that together? Anything you get stuck on, anything you're like, oh, I don't know about this. How did we do with the homework? Shout out to April, who's not available for negative people. Yeah, absolutely. Her top priorities are family, security, integrity. She's a health coach, so nothing pains me more than diet culture as a whole. Yes, I agree. I agree. After you lived in that world for a while, it's pretty wild. And so your unshakable commonalities, we've all struggled with dieting, being plus sized, and we're dealing with how to be body positive. I love it. And I got 2 more shout outs. Shout out to Tiffany, day 3, not available. So we got like boundaries here. Family is my top priority and always will be. So I love that you're setting your boundaries and keeping your priority. Gemini, super emotional, was totally taken back by the response I got from posting it to my business Facebook page. Wow. How did that feel, Gemini, by just being vulnerable and opening up and sharing that and then seeing the response that you got? How did that feel? And then shout out to Gemini. You read my mind. You knew you were coming next. She stands for authenticity, equality for women and marginalized people, being good stewards of this earth, kindness to all. Love that you did the homework and you posted it and you got great feedback. So that is amazing. All right. All right. Yeah, we love it, Gemini. Great job. Message your coach. I want you to stay in contact with your coach. So if you haven't reached out to Malik, our birthday girl, or Tara, make sure you message them and let them know, like, hey, I'm here. I'm in this. If you need any support, like that's what they're there for. So message them for extra accountability to let them know that you are here. And we got some more prizes that I will talk about at the end today. Hey. Today, I will announce whoever gets access to Pin with Purpose, whoever did their homework. And it's not too late to invite a friend. So for those of you that are like, this challenge has been amazing, invite a friend. Invite a friend to be here. And if you didn't get a chance to watch yesterday's training yet, go back and do it. How was our VIP session yesterday, ladies? All of our Q&A. Was that helpful? How was our Q&A? Woohoo, Sharla. Sharla's here, ready to go. Yes, you are. How was our Q&A session yesterday? Today we got hot seats in our VIP. We're bringing in our Activate coaches to help support you during our VIP session. So if you want access to all of the recordings, plus get extra coaching today and tomorrow, today's with our Activate coaches, tomorrow it is with me, then you can still upgrade to VIP if you go to rachelandgove.com/get VIP. All right, where are my finishers? Where are my finishers? If you're here on day 4, that means you are close. So where are my finishers? Let me see the energy. I want to see more in the chat, more in the chat. We're going to keep our energy up today. Day 4 is not the day we have an energy slump. Day 4 is the day we rise. Okay? So who here is going to finish strong? Kelly has her hand raised, here to finish. Go all in. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Bree is here. Renee's hand raised. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Kaylee is here. I love it. I love it. Awesome. Like a phoenix. Woo! We keep our energy up. I'm telling you, day 4, I was like, like it's a lot of energy that you got to keep. And I'm like, no, we got this. We're going to show up. We're going to finish strong. And if you missed a day or you're just joining us now, you're not late. You're not behind. You are right on time. So let's go back. What have you learned over the past? Now we're on day 4. What have you learned? Let's see. On day 1, we talked about your family first business vision. Day 2, we talked about your superpowers. Day 3, we talked about your magnetic message. So let's go back to what have you learned? Clear vision is a must. Absolutely. You don't have a vision, you end up going nowhere. Okay? Create before I consume. Love the 80-20 rule. What else? What else have we learned? I don't want this to be a challenge that you just kind of sat through, took something in, and then forgot about it. I want this to be something like this can be a complete game changer for you. I am a finisher. To delegate. What else? What else? You can't do it all. So much about what I really need to be clear. Yeah, or bring more of. The visibility of core beliefs. What else? What else? What else? What else? Know who your ideal client is. Yeah. I need to be more vulnerable. This is big for me since I rarely post anything personal. Imagine the difference. I was actually coaching one of my students that's in the Impact Partnership, which is our highest level program that we have, because I'm reviewing her sales page, I'm reviewing her email copy, and I'm like, this is textbook. Like, you did a great job. This is all here. I'm like, but there is nothing about you in here. Like, there is no personal stories. There's no connection. This could have been written by anybody. So why are you related to this? Like, how does this fit into you? How do you, like, where's your story in this? And so that personal connection is so, so, so important. Okay. Start with the end in mind. Create before I consume. Get vulnerable. Delegate. Identify who I am, who I want to be. Yeah. Yeah. The power of personal connection. Know the needs of your ideal client. It's never too late to improve, clarify, and grow. I don't have to stay stuck. No, you don't. Who's done being stuck? Whoever came in here feeling stuck, who's done being stuck? You're like, I am done. I'm on my path. Let's go. Let's go. I implemented this in my one-day event yesterday. And what did people say? I loved your story. Yeah. Isn't that powerful? Isn't that powerful? All right. We're going to take a minute to close your eyes. We're doing it again. Close your eyes. Put your hands on your heart. Take a deep breath in and out. I want you to take a second and live in that vision. Where are you going to be a year from now? How are you showing up over this next year? Are you being consistent? Are you being a leader? Are you showing up powerfully? Are you being vulnerable? Are you investing in yourself? What does that look like? Where are you going to be a year from now? What's it going to require of you to make that your reality? Where are you? What are you doing? How does it feel? What do you see? You stepping into that new home remodel? Are you able to be more present with your kids? Are you feeling less stressed, less overwhelmed? What are you doing? What's happening? And how does it feel? Breathe it in and out. All right, open your eyes. What did you see today? What did you see today? Tell me in the chat. What did you see? What did you see? Is it clear today on day 4? What did you see? And is it clear today? I'm done being stuck. I'm beyond being stuck. Yeah. Saw happiness. A woman on a jet to go to her speaking engagement. Ooh, Ezra, I like it. I have a team helping me. Me having lunch with my mom and kids because I retired her. How does that feel, Amanda? Oh, how does that feel? My confidence going up and just being happy, peace, commitment. Ooh, Gemini's vision is brighter, more vivid, real feeling. Speaking to other women with encouragement, me standing in and shining my light. How does it feel? And I want you to tell me, how does it feel? And then type in the chat, it is done. It is done. Because you 100% are capable of making that vision your reality. You just have to declare it. It is done. It is done. It is done. It is done. It feels good. It feels like a relief. Ezra's in France eating ice cream brulee and macaroons with Rachel. Let's make it happen, girl. Oh my gosh. I'll bring the mousse au chocolat and the baguettes. So fun. I'll introduce you to my wine guy, my cheese guy, my chocolate guy, my baguette lady, my crepe lady. I got my people. They're all in my city. It is done. It is declared. Oh my goodness. I love it. So today we're talking all about your prosperity plan. So I want you to think about who you need on your team. So I told you I was going to break down what our team looks like, who we hired, what it, like our the whole shebang of our team. Okay. So my first hire was back in my network marketing days, like 2013, 2014, I hired a VA from the Philippines. Okay, so he was my very first hire. I paid him $7 an hour for 10 hours a week to start with. And he was like the happiest that could ever be, because in the Philippines, that was a lot of money for him. That was also a lot of money for me, because remember, like, I'm just building this business from the ground up. So at the same time, it was like a win-win scenario. I ended up giving this guy, like, recommending so many people to him that by the end of our time working together, he was charging $25 an hour. And I'm like, dude, you go. Like, you're awesome. So he was my first hire. And what I realized is that I needed somebody that was at a higher level. So he was great at doing like the little tasks that I handed off to him, but I needed someone that could handle. So remember, I talked about how I was like stuck in ActiveCampaign. I was stuck in ClickFunnels, like these things that were all the automations, the systems, the mapping, and all that. I'm like, this is not my jam. So I remember I was at a mastermind that I invested $20,000 to be a part of. Okay. So this was my first like big investment into myself. I'm sitting at this mastermind. It was my very first mastermind event. And I remember I was like, all right, this is how much I made last month. This is how much I profited. What's my next move? Because I'm clueless. I have no idea what I'm doing. Right. I'm like, I don't know. So I ended up hiring the advice that I got from that mastermind that was so powerful is like, you need somebody that's at a higher level. You need to hire like a high, like not just a virtual assistant, but like at a higher, I don't remember what I even called her, but it was like executive assistant. And I hired really specifically based off of some of the characteristics that, like, the traits that we needed. So I hired based off of personality style. Okay. And so that was Ariana. You probably haven't met Ariana because she used to do like a customer service, but she's moved out of that role. Now she's our OBM. But I hired Ariana, and she was a big investment. I think it was $35 an hour at the time. And I hired her for 20 hours a month. But what happened, it was like instant relief, because she took all the things that were weighing me down off of my plate, and she could easily take it and implement it. Okay. And so immediately I had so much more time on my hands that I could go and create and sell and do all these other things. I could take on more clients. I could do all these other things. Okay. So when I hired Ariana, the thing that stood out to me that she said when I was in the hiring process, she said, I know your business is your baby and I'm going to treat it like that. And I was like, yep, she knows. She knows. So I hired Ariana. Next hire after that was Lizzie to be our social media manager. So all of the social media that you see is Lizzie. She does all of our Instagram, our podcast, our YouTube. Where else are we? I think she started a TikTok for me. I don't know. I'm not like, I don't have it on my phone or anything like that. But I remember telling me, Rachel, I'm going to sign you up for TikTok. I'm like, okay, you do you, girl. So we hired a social media manager. Okay. Then what I noticed is like we were getting a lot of customer service stuff like as our business was growing. So I want you to see like the evolution of what this looked like. So as we're selling more courses, as we're helping more people, as our business is growing, Ariana's doing all the customer service. It doesn't make sense to pay $35 an hour for somebody to do customer service. Okay, so that's when we brought in Michelle, who is on here. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Michelle. Michelle has been awesome, and she does a lot of our customer support admin stuff. So she responds to all of our emails, all of our messages, comments on our Facebook ads, all of that stuff. Because what was starting to happen is we got so many emails, so many messages, and it was like they were coming from all of these places, right? So it was like, okay, we got to check email, then we got to check, it was like another email, and then we got to check Instagram message, then we got to check a Facebook message, and then people were calling, and like it was all these things that were happening. I was like, oh my God. It's a lot. We need someone in this role. Okay. Then we hired someone. It was around this point that we hired a Facebook ads manager, maybe around the time we hired Lizzie. I forget, because this was like 2017, 2018. Okay. So we hired a Facebook ads manager, a bookkeeper, and an accountant. Is this helpful to see like just the evolution of how things have progressed over time? I wanted to break this down for you so you could see like it was just me and a VA to start, right? It was just me and a VA. And then it just grew. Okay. All right. So we hired the Facebook ads manager because I am not a Facebook ads expert. And with the amount of money we spend on Facebook ads, it doesn't make sense for me to be in there managing our Facebook ads. Are they all women? No, our Facebook ads manager is a guy. and my accountant is a guy. Do we have any other dudes on the team, Michelle? We did have somebody that was our sales director that was a man. I think that's it. I don't think so. Okay. So then we hired our head Activate coach. So Activate is a 6-month program where we help our students become the go-to expert in their industry. Okay. So what was happening is I'm coaching all these students and I'm doing all these other things in the marketing and grow the business. And it's getting overwhelming because I have multiple hats, right? Like I'm doing all these different things. And I want to grow this program with excellence. I need somebody that's going to oversee the program. So I hired Helen, who was actually one of our former students, to step in and be our head Activate coach. So she's the one that actually hires and trains our other coaches within that program. Because within Activate, you get a coach that you're working with that you get to meet with twice per month. So she's the one that oversees the hiring process, like oversees the students in that program, how they're doing, all of that stuff. Okay. All right. So we had other coaches to support. We also, within Activate, we also brought in other experts just to make the program freaking awesome. I'm like, what would make this amazing? I'm like, we want to bring in someone that's going to help with SEO. So we brought in an SEO expert. Where are people getting stuck? They're getting stuck with tech. So like we had Ariana step in to do tech support for our students. I'm like, where else are they like having a hard time? WordPress. So we brought in a WordPress expert to help them. Where else are they getting stuck? Copywriting, creating words that sell. So we brought in a copywriter to help them inside of Activate. So now we have all these other experts. I'm the one that's leading it, but it's not all about me. It's like, no, you get to learn from the collective, right? Okay. And then we hired a Pinterest manager because I was still doing, Pinterest and all that stuff. And then we were doing Pinterest management as well. So we have people that they kept coming to me, Rachel, can you manage my Pinterest account? And I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, I guess we're going to offer that too. So then we hired somebody. I created an SOP. I'll talk more about SOPs in a little bit. I created an SOP for her about how to manage Pinterest accounts. And then she was managing Pinterest accounts. Okay. All right. So then what was happening, and I'm going to show you our org chart, is that everyone was reporting to me. So like Lizzie's reporting to me, Michelle's reporting to me, Helen's reporting to me, like everyone's reporting to me. So what happens at that point? I start to kind of get a lot more on my plate because everyone's coming to me asking me questions. So yeah, and I'm micromanaging everything, right? And I don't have freedom at this point. I am not free. So we switched Ariana from being just like high level virtual assistant to being our online business manager. So now people are reporting to Ariana and she's overseeing the management of the business to making sure tasks are getting done. Do you see? Okay. And then because like we want Ariana to be in this higher level role, we wanted to get the tech off of her plate so she could really step into the OBM role. So then we hired a tech VA that would start doing the active campaign, the ClickFunnels and all of that stuff. Okay. Then we're building out the sales team. So last year was the year where we're like, all right, we're building out the sales team. We're making this happen. So we hired a setter, we hired a closer, we hired another setter. And now we're continuing to hire for our sales team. And now we're hiring a director of client experiences to kind of oversee all of our programs. Okay. So if you know anyone that would be a good fit for a company, we're currently taking resumes and videos. Okay. Any questions around this? Do we see how this is set up, how this works, all that? Yes, we see it. So your team gives you freedom, right? So remember, Ariana said your business is your baby and I'll treat it as such, right? Without having a team, there's all these pieces that are happening that you are now responsible for. So you can't go on vacation without checking your phone all the time because you have clients that are emailing you and things that are breaking and all this stuff is happening and you're the one that's responsible. You're the one in charge. So when you try to unplug, you can't really unplug because all these things are falling apart. Most of our team is remote. Yes. You saw Malik yesterday. Malik's in Orlando. So we're trying to hire a little bit more locally just so we can do like stuff like that, which is really fun. But I mean, we have our team in Israel and Serbia and Canada, kind of all over. Lizzie's also local. She's in the Orlando area, although she was in Chicago. You're in Canada. Well, I don't know what I said. You're in, Michelle's in Canada. We're in Orlando. I grew up in Chicago. Okay. So we're kind of all over the place. So I had Ariana create an org chart for us that this kind of details who's reporting to who. So remember, everyone was reporting to me at one point, which is a huge blessing of opportunity, but it really is overwhelming when you have all these people that are reporting to you and you're responsible for all these people. You want to go to France? Go to France, dude. rachelandgome.com/FFF is our link for France. And I'll actually show you how we can get you there at like a sweet deal in a little bit, okay? So you can see me at the top. I am the CEO, right? And then who's reporting to me? Helen is reporting to me. She's the head coach and she has all the coaches that are reporting to her. Okay? And then I'm currently managing the sales team. This is my role right now. Eventually, I'm going to step out of that role and we're going to hire somebody to manage the sales team. So it's always like thinking about the vision of the company, what you want to create, and thinking who's the next person we need to bring into that role. We're not ready for that yet, but we will be probably within the next year. Okay. So then Ariana, our OBM, Lizzie reports to Ariana, Julie, Michelle, and April, our Pinterest manager, all report to Ariana. Okay. Do I have a principal that has this org chart? Not here for the challenge, but you can take a screenshot. Qui parle français? C'est qui là-bas? On va parler beaucoup de français là-bas. You gotta tell me your name though, because right now it says Facebook user. Does anyone else speak French? It's fun. I love French. I love French. On Netflix, you can put a lot of things into French right now, which is awesome. So if you want a good series to watch, Lupin is awesome. Lupin. So closer and setter. Good question, Ezra. So a setter is somebody that might go through a lot of leads and kind of weed through people to see who's qualified to put on a closer's calendar that would then have an enrollment conversation. Does that make sense? No. It's a little higher level. It's a little bit higher level. So you could just hire someone to do sales for you if you have, like, let's say you have a really good pipeline for you, like a video sales letter, a VSL that's bringing in really great quality leads. Maybe you just have one person that's responsible for sales. I'm following a training from somebody that I invested, 70 something $1,000 to work with him over this year to help us set up our sales team and our processes around our sales team. So he has it set up where the leads first talk with a setter, then the qualified people move on to a closing call with our closer. So they're two different positions. Right now, you might not be at the level where you're ready for something like that yet, but just know kind of in the future as you follow me, follow our systems, get to know what we're doing within our company, you'll have a lot of leads. So you'll have to start kind of weeding through the leads to see who's qualified. Should they talk to you? Maybe you're closing. I was closing, right? Most of last year. And then we moved Tara into our closing role. Now she's closing better than me, I think. She's good. She's good. All right. So what does it take to actually make this a reality? Leadership. So Craig Groeschel, he's amazing. I heard him speak at Global Leadership Summit. I probably said this on the first day when I was talking about Katie Farrow, but it's good to repeat so you can get it again because it's that good. You can have growth or you can have control, but you can't have both. And Ezra's like, no, but I want both. You can't. So it's as you grow your business, you're going to have to let go of control so other people can step in. Write this one down because this is really good. Because as you grow, you're going to want to hold on to all the things, but you can't. If someone can step in and do it 80% as good as you got to say that's good enough. Because otherwise, you're going to stay exactly where you are. So leadership is a big, 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 big part of this. Okay. All right. So I want you to create a list of all the tasks that someone else can do for you. So remember, we talked about this and get really specific. So it could be client appointments or creating a landing page or bookkeeping or taxes. There's so many things that you can start outsourcing. So what are all the things you want to start getting off your plate? You're not going to get rid of all of them immediately, but we're going to start thinking, who do we want to bring on our team that can start doing some of the little things or the things that are making us rip our hair out, that are taking us forever, right? So when it comes to hiring, what are the things that you want first off of your plate? So for me, I was like, we got to get rid of, I can't be in Active Campaign. I can't be in ClickFunnels. These things are, nope, not my zone. We brought in Ariana, right? So who do you need to hire? Okay. So identify the type of role you need to hire out that would do some of those above tasks for you. So it could be a virtual assistant, it could be a CPA, it could be a bookkeeper. For a lot of you, outsourcing taxes and bookkeeping, that one's huge because who likes numbers? A lot of entrepreneurs don't like numbers. And so we talk about like all the numbers that are like head in sand, don't make me talk about it. So for a lot of us, like the bookkeeping and taxes is not our zone. It is not our zone. So this is a really good thing to do. Bethany called the CPA this morning. I love it. I love it. Charlotte loves numbers. You're the odd one. You're the odd one. So a bookkeeper, CPA, that's a great thing to hire and outsource. It could also be just a virtual assistant or a higher level virtual assistant. Okay. So leadership. Tell me right now, what are some of the characteristics of a good leader? What are some of the characteristics of a good leader? One of the best things you can start doing is start studying leadership. Start studying leadership. Start reading leadership books. Start studying the qualities of really good leaders. They're a good listener. They're able to delegate. What else? They're inspiring. They serve the team. Hires to the weakness, trust their team, communication skills, delegating skills. What else? What else? What are the good qualities of a leader? Rewards others. Coaching. Allows others to follow their ideas if it makes sense. Establishes trust. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Think outside the box, creative. Organized. Instills inspiration. Get their hands dirty. Visionary. Notices good things and says it. Make sure everyone's on track. Love people. Love what they do. Propels others to reach their full potential. Appreciates diversity. Know their team members. Yeah, emotional intelligence. So I remember I was new into my business. So this was probably in 2012 or 2011. I attended a Danny Johnson conference. What was it called? I don't even remember. It'll come to me. But we spent a night watching a Nelson Mandela movie. I don't remember what it was called. Again, this was a long time ago, but it's stuck in my head because she said specifically, we're going to watch this movie and I want you to study Nelson Mandela and study what he does, study his ways of being, study how he's treating other people. What makes a good leader? So one of the things that still is it's still in my head of what he did in that film and what he did like in real life is he knew everybody in his office and he treated them all with so much love and respect. So the person that was serving him tea and like everyone in his office, right? Like all the little people, he knew about their family. Like he knew intimately what was going on in their lives and he was encouraging them. Right? So leadership is a big part of this. And do I have any leadership books here? I don't. I have so many leadership books. John Maxwell is a great place to start when it comes to leadership. John, yes, you just asked Bree. John Maxwell, he's the go-to. He is the go-to. 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. Yeah, he knew the janitor's name. He knew everyone's name. He knew about their families. Just care about people. Care about your people and love on them, right? So how are you leading yourself first? How are you leading yourself first? What does it look like for you to lead yourself? How are you leading yourself first? Because it's really hard for you to lead other people if you're not first leading yourself. So what does that look like? Respecting, managing your time. What else? What else? Get up early. Okay. Build leadership skill sets, becoming more disciplined. Ensure I'm in a good frame of mind before I interact with others. Practicing what I say, actually like doing it, following through, getting organized, creating a plan, making goals for myself, always learning, care about yourself, set boundaries. What else? Follow through. That's a good one. Creating new habits. Yeah. Lead by example. Absolutely. What else? What else? How are you leading yourself? Walk your talk. Being dependable, being reliable. One of the big things, how are you growing? Like, how are you focused on yourself growing so then you can pour into other people? Right? So how are you growing? How are you being intentional about your growth? That's one of the things John Maxwell talks about is being very intentional and having a growth plan. You can't just say like, I'm just going to wing it and just see what happens. Like you got to create a plan of how you plan to grow. Step out of a comfort zone. Yeah, that's another big one. Leaders got to step out first. Another great book is Simon Sinek, Leaders Eat Last, I believe it's what it's called. Simon Sinek's book. Yep, create a schedule and stick to it. Leaders aren't born, they're made. And they are made just like anything else through hard work. That's the price we'll have to pay to achieve that goal or any goal. And Zig Ziglar says, you can have everything in life that you want if you just give enough people what they want. So if you focus on helping and serving others, like it ends up coming back to you, right? And John Maxwell says leadership is influence. It's the ability to obtain followers. When the leader lacks confidence, the followers have no commitment. A leader is great not because of his power, but because of his ability to empower others. Okay? It was Leaders Eat Last. Thank you. And successful leaders have the courage to take action while others hesitate. They have the courage to take action when others hesitate. So here's what I know. You know, we spent the last few days together. So you know my heart, you know my intention is just like to love you guys and to serve you as best as I can. And you know you're made for more. Who's made for more? Let me see in the chat. Made for more. Let me see it. Let me see it. All of us. All of us are. Yes. So you know it's possible to create a great business while working less and prioritizing what matters most. So if you're ready for growth and for massive action, you might be wondering like how can we take everything that we're talking about over this week and implement it, you know, quickly and easily. And I want you to remember anything is possible. Type in the chat anything is possible. Anything is possible. Because when you take action with this in mind, what do you think is going to happen? When you take action knowing that anything is possible, what do you think your results are going to be? Christine needs to put that on her wall. Do it. You should see. I got like stuff all over. I got all over the place. I got Post-its over here. I got like all this stuff over here. Can you see? It's all over. The vision is born. Absolutely. So is it cool if I share success without stress with you guys today of how I could actually support you over the next 30 days in making this your reality of like creating a business where you're not stressed out, overwhelmed, trying to do all of the things? Is that cool with you? Where we talk success without stress? Okay. Awesome. So what I want to help you do is really reclaim your time and break through to your next level of success, profits, and joy, all while putting your family first. Okay. So it's a 30-day program that's going to help you reclaim your time and really break through to your next level in business. What's your next level, by the way? What does your next level look like? So you can earn more and do what you love without having to burn yourself out, like what happened to me. What does your next level look like? Let me see in the chat. Your next level. Knowing that anything is possible. What is your next level? Without playing small, what is your next level? What does that look like? What does your next level look like? What does it look like for you? It could be income-wise. It could be what you're going to create over this next year. What does it look like? What does it look like for you? We're not playing small anymore. We're taking massive action. So what does it look like for you? Case study clients, coaching programs, publishing my book, scheduling out my time for projects 6 months out, replacing my husband's income, having a plan and crushing it, upscaling course numbers. Heck yeah. Do what I love and the other things I don't, making more money, finding my why, sticking with my niche. Yeah. So what I want to help you do is really explode your impact, multiply your money, expand your business, love your family, and create your legacy. Who wants to create their legacy? Type legacy in the chat for I want legacy. We can create our legacy. Kate is going for $1 million a year gross. Heck to the yes. So this is really going to be for you if you want to multiply your income and impact doing what you love most. If you want to create true time freedom, if you want to create systems that make your life 1,000,000 times easier, if you want to step into being the leader that you were meant to be, and you want time for what matters most. So ultimately, this is what I was thinking about today. Time is our most precious resource available. You're never going to get more of it. Your kids are going to grow up before you realize it. So let me help you get more time out of your day so you can focus on what matters most. So if you don't figure this out, time is going to keep going by. Your kids are going to grow up and they're going to leave the house before you know it, they're gone and you missed it. What are you going to miss out on? Okay. So this is the exact system that I used to create $1 million business while working 20 hours a week or less. So I want to share a little bit about the program with you. So we're going through the Impact Master Method where we start with vision. We're creating our vision. We're stepping into being the leader that it requires to really support our team, creating systems and focused on our productivity to really cut our hours back and amplify our impact. Okay. So like I said, it's a 30-day program. It doesn't have to take forever. We're going to do this in 30 days. It's going to, what I want to do is just pour into you what exactly you need to know that's going to save your sanity and lay the foundation for your business to help it grow sustainably. And we're dividing it into 3 buckets: you, your team, and your processes. So we start by activating the leader within. So right now you're doing everything in your business and you're busy. Who here's busy? You're busy doing all the things. Just type busy in the chat. You're doing all the things, but you're not making more money from doing all the things. And no matter how much more you work, your to-do list never gets shorter. So the first step that we need to take is really activating the leader within you. Okay. To do that, you're going to design a business that puts your family first, no matter what's coming at you. Focus on what really actually moves the needle forward in your business and seeing how we can outsource the rest. Supercharge your efforts so you're getting greater results without working harder, and plan your time off without your laptop. Where would you go? When you can take time off without being attached to your laptop, where are you going to go? And what are you going to do knowing that you're free? Knowing that you're free, where are you going to go? What are you going to do? When you're grounded in who you are as a leader, you can do anything. You can go anywhere. We're going to the beach, into the trees. Where are you going into the trees, Charla? Where are you going there? So then we're going to focus on building your dream team. So we talked about this, it feels really scary to let go of that control. And you might even be thinking, I'm not ready to hire somebody or bring somebody on. So it's never too early. And in Success Without Stress, you're going to learn my exact process for recruiting the right people onto your team, how to create a job description that'll draw in the right people and kind of weed out all the stinkers that you don't want to work with. And then the steps to creating your first SOP so you can really train your new team member and help them crush it from day one. Okay, so when you have the right team in place, this is really going to give you relief that you can pass your tasks on to somebody else. And then we're looking at creating sustainable systems. Who needs systems? Type systems in the chat. Right now, maybe you're like flying by the seat of your pants. You got no systems, right? So if you're flying by the seat of your pants, we got to change that. Okay. So you're effectively leaving a lot of money on the table. So processes and systems, they're going to help you work smarter, quicker, more efficiently. They're going to help free up your time and your team's time and give your brain a break. Okay. So you're going to get the framework that's going to help you batch content. That's going to help you save so much time, organize your content ideas so you aren't left guessing what to write about, what to record, and really stay consistent with your audience so new leads can keep coming in every day. And then you can start monetizing all of those new leads because you have a system in place to actually do that. And then we're going to share with you and break down the 3 main systems that we use in our business and how they keep us running like well-oiled machines. Okay. So when you have success without stress, you're going to bust through the uncertainties of hiring. You're empowered to let go of tasks and trust your team. You're no longer controlled by your calendar. You're not building broken systems that will fail you later. And you're growing into the kind of leader that people want to follow. And we're also going to help you know how to hire the best fits, even if you've never hired before, get more done in record time, create systems and SOP, standard operating procedures that you should have in place that take the pressure off of your shoulders, disconnect from work and know it'll be okay, and stay organized with your content creation and really be there with your family. Okay. So what's the investment? So, I mean, you could go through, this is not a productivity course. I want to be really clear. This is all encompassing what you need to really create that success without stress. So you would have to go through a productivity course, a leadership course, a systems course. But the thing is, like, endless hours trying to do everything on your own without having systems, without having team member, missing out on that special time with your family because they're only growing up faster and faster, trying to figure this out on your own. So I have a few different options for you, but you can get started with the entire system for just $497. Okay, so I'm going to walk through some of the bonuses that we added in here for you to make this just a no-brainer to help you crush it over the next 30 days and create these systems. So within Success Without Stress, you're getting our cheat sheets, your templates. So we got plug and play cheat sheets and templates so you can really take action right away. We're going to share with you the exact hiring process that we use. So we've really built a rock star team of like people with longevity that have been with us 5 years plus. So in this, like I said, it's going to help your hiring process be way more efficient and help you weed out all the stinkers so you don't spend a ton of time on this and you only talk to the most qualified people who are going to step in to take things off of your plate. We're going to share with you an SOP template. What's an SOP? Like I said, standard operating procedure. Every business needs an SOP. Okay. You need to have an SOP for every area of your business. So we're going to give you our SOP template so you can set this up. You can duplicate yourself in your business. So everything you're doing in your business, you need to create an SOP for it. That way anyone can step in and take it off of your plate. Okay. And then I'm going to give you also our daily and weekly productivity planners. So this will help you focus and do more in less time. And this one I'm really excited about. So I actually worked with Tanessa Shears for 6 months. She helped me optimize my sleep, which in turn has helped me skyrocket my productivity. And she did a training for you that's worth $497 that we added to the program. She's going to show you how to optimize your sleep for maximum productivity. This one is a game changer. Okay. So Success Without Stress, the basic, just to get started with that, $497. The value is over $8,000 when you look at the core curriculum, cheat sheets, templates, hiring process, SOP, productivity planner, lifetime access, how to optimize your sleep for productivity. I'm also going to gift you a ticket to our next 3-day live event, Fast Track to Freedom, which is valued at $1997. So it's a 95% discount. I'm going to go on to VIP because there's some of you that want to fast track it. Who are my people that want to fast track it? Who are my fast trackers? You're like, this is great, but I like fast track. I want to get things done really quickly. I want to save even more time. Where are my fast trackers? Yeah. So AI is booming. And I did this training for our Activate students that were here a few weeks ago, and their minds were blown. They were like, this is worth the entire trip, just learning this training that I'm going to give you inside of VIP. So I'm going to show you how you can use the AI programs like ChatGPT and Jasper and these other things to skyrocket all your productivity, even your team's productivity. Like we have our team using this, that's cutting back their hours. So we don't have to necessarily pay them quite for as many hours, right? So I'm going to give you 100 prompts that you can use with ChatGPT and specific training on how to use this. That's going to help you save at least 10 to 20 hours per week. And this is a free tool that you can use. Okay. This will blow your mind. This will absolutely blow your mind. You're going to get this inside of VIP. It is so good. It is so good. All right. In VIP, also, we're going to give you our SOP super system. So in basic, you're getting the SOP template in our hiring process. In VIP, we're going to give you all of our SOPs. So our SOPs for batching content, our SOP for podcast management, our SOP for recruiting, hiring, webinar setup. We have, $1 million, $2 million. I don't know how much we made with that webinar. A lot of money with that webinar. So the process around our webinar setup, our process around our social media management, all of that in the SOP super system. So you can take those SOPs, hand them off to a team member. You don't have to do the hard work of creating it and reinventing the wheel. You get to take it. This is $19.97 value. Take it, give it to a team member, let them run with it. And then in VIP, you're going to get 2 60-minute group coaching calls with me so I can help you stay on track, move forward. You get your questions answered directly. Okay. And then you're going to get a private Facebook community with me, which is priceless. So everything in VIP, like I said, it's everything in basic, the core curriculum, cheat sheets, templates, exact hiring process, are how to maximize your sleep for productivity. Plus you're going to get the SOP super system, 2 60-minute group coaching calls with me, private Facebook community with me, how to use AI to skyrocket your productivity, plus our ticket to our 3-day Fast Track to Freedom event. So the total value of VIP is $12,570. And you get started for just $997. So it's a 95% discount. For those of you that are ready and you're in, Michelle just posted the link in the chat. It's just, so either one, challengewithrachel.com/SWS. And then there's the super VIP, because I know some of you were asking me about France. So for those of you that want to go to France, I want to give you a discount. We actually only have 9 spots left. So if you want to go to France, now is your time. So for $39.97, the trip to France on its own is $5,000. So you're getting VIP plus the trip to France for $39.97. So everything that's included in VIP, the coaching plus the trip to France, $39.97. Okay. So we have payment plans available for all of them, all of the different levels. But for those of you that pay in full, you'll get access to this bonus 14 ways to make $1,000 in the next 30 days. Okay. So I wanted to run you through this because I've never actually offered 3 options before. So if anyone's confused, I want to super VIP, sign me up. Go now. Go now. rachelandgoem.com/SWS. So basic, like I said, you're getting lifetime access to Success Without Stress core curriculum, tickets to our live 3-day Fast Track to Freedom event, and how to optimize your sleep for maximum productivity. It's $497 investment. Okay. For VIP, you're getting access to everything that I just talked about, plus how to use AI to skyrocket your productivity, 2 60-minute group coaching calls with me, the SOP super system for batching content, podcast management, recruiting, hiring, webinar setup, social media management, and the private Facebook group with me. So that is an investment of $997. And then the super VIP, everything in VIP plus a trip to Le Mans, France with me in April. Okay. So I want you to imagine, what would you do with more free time? Like actually having time to go to, going to TJ's baseball games, like having that free time. What would you do? Being able to scale without stress or overwhelm, having the right systems in place. Like just take a deep breath with me. Like how good would that feel to know you have that in place, and then no longer having to say like, I can't do it, I don't have time, or I can't afford it. Who wants that? Right? Kaylee's so excited for France. Me too. Me too. So we have a 30-day do the work money back guarantee. Like you're going to be blown away by what's in here and what you're going to accomplish in 30 days. If you don't love the results that you're getting, we'll refund you. So what happens next? Michelle's going to post the link in the chat again. Click the link where it says join now. And what's going to happen, it's going to bring you right here. This is where you choose your own adventure. I highly recommend VIP or super VIP, just knowing the value of what's in that. They are both amazing. So then you'd click the button, I'm going VIP or I'm going super VIP. So click one of those and it'll take you to your very own order page where you'll fill in your contact info, your billing info, all of that. You'll hit complete order, and then we celebrate, because you're going to celebrate just having the space to breathe and creating systems and having more free time and no longer having to say, no, I can't do it. No, I can't afford it. So for the first 3 people to invest in VIP or super VIP with me right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an on-air coaching session with me. So what is that? You get to have a private 30-minute coaching session with me. And then we're going to stream it live into our Facebook group with almost 20,000 people. And we're going to email it to our list, and you're going to be on our podcast. So you're going to get massive exposure to help you grow even quicker. Okay, so that's only for the first 3 who invest in VIP or super VIP. I don't do any more of these calls for our audience anymore. This might be the last time I actually do it, just because time is really valuable. It's really precious, our most precious resource. So if you want one of those first 3, go right now. Someone on Facebook said the link stopped working. So Michelle, can you double check that we are good? Michelle's got you. We got you. So if these past couple days have really sparked something in you, and you know that you want to be able to grow and scale your business without burnout, without overwhelm, without feeling frustrated, and save a lot of time and energy, like, I want to condense what I've done in the past decade into 30 days for you. So it doesn't have to take you as long as it took me to be able to scale this to $1 million company. So now is your time to join Success Without Stress. And just go for it. The future's promised to nobody. I'm like, if I die soon, I want to be able to say I was there for my kids, right? Like, I was there for my family. I spent my time on what actually mattered, not sucked into my business trying to do all of the things. And Napoleon Hill said, successful people make decisions quickly and firmly. This is one of the things. Like, unsuccessful people, they make decisions slowly and they change them often. So make a quick decision and go all in on yourself. And I can't wait to see you in the program. So like I said, we have the first 3 who sign up for VIP or super VIP. You get that 30-minute private coaching call with me that will then stream to our audience to give you massive exposure. But for the next 10 minutes, I'm going to give you the perfect morning routine bonus. So most entrepreneurs, they have this crazy hectic morning routine where they have to do like or a lot of us, like, we've read books where it tells you need to do like a 20-step process, and it takes 3 hours to have a great morning routine. I'm going to show you my epic morning routine that's going to get your day started right and 10x your productivity right out of the gate when you join in the next 10 minutes. Okay. So Michelle's going to start the timer for 10 minutes. And during that time, you can ask me anything about the program. Like, I am an open book. I want to help you. Like, I want to help you and serve you. So you got 10 minutes to take action. If you have a question, now is your time to ask. So let me help you. Ezra, I see your question about getting an invoice. Michelle, can you respond to Ezra, please? And we'll get you. We will get you. And I want to make sure the link is working now. So if you have a question, now is your time. Now is your time. Man, think about what you get to create over the next 30 days. We get to create something epic that you then take into, the next year. So who has a question? This is your time to ask me anything before we go into our VIP breakout room. So if you have a question, do not hesitate. We take massive action. What's the monthly payment plan for France? Good question, Jenny. Do we have one set up on that page? That is an excellent question. I shall look for you. And as I'm looking, if you have a question, now is your time. So you can pay in full $39.97, or it's 5 monthly payments of $9.97. Okay. Let me go back to StreamYard. So will the program help start things or kick them off to speak? Yeah, this is something for those of you that are even newer. Like, this will help you get systems in place so you can hit the ground running. Definitely. Absolutely. I don't feel like I'm at the spot where I need employees or anything like that at this. Yeah. So if that's totally fine. This will help you get the first person on board to take off some of the like bigger stuff off of your plate. So it's okay if you're not ready for that yet, for sure. Other questions that you have, let me support you. You only have a few minutes to take action before the perfect morning routine. I love this. You get to see everything that I do in my prayer closet, all the things that go on behind the scenes. Kaylee, what's the difference about yesterday's offer, the $497 package versus today's $497 basic and VIP and super VIP? Okay, so Kaylee, you were on our Pinterest webinar yesterday. This is a completely different offer. So yesterday, Pinterest is Pinterest for lead generation, and that's essentially it. So it's just Pinterest for lead generation. Okay. So I'll go back to VIP and super VIP so you can really see the difference between the two. Okay. So, or in basic and VIP. So let me go back here. Where did it go? Here. Okay. So basic, the $497, Success Without Stress core curriculum with our cheat sheets, templates, guides, our exact hiring process that we use to build our rockstar team. We're going to give you a template of an SOP so you can start to duplicate yourself. You're going to get a daily and weekly productivity planner. And then we're going to give you the bonus, how to optimize your sleep for maximum productivity, and a ticket to our 3-day Fast Track to Freedom event. So that's the regular $497. VIP, you're getting everything in regular, but then you're getting the SOP super system, which like this is such an insane value to get all of the processes that we have within our business that have taken us years to develop that you'll be able to take and then hand off to a team member. Okay, so the SOP super system is insane. Kaylee, if you're in between the two, honestly, like the $997 this is an insane value with that plus the AI bonus. So you're getting the AI bonus that's going to save you at least 10 to 20 hours a week by using AI. Okay, and then 2 60-minute coaching calls in the $997 as well, plus the private Facebook community. So there's no community and no coaching at the $497 level. You're welcome, Charla. I'm grateful for you to have it. I can't wait to see what we do together. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, I bought the France trip a few weeks ago and paid in full. Are there any other options other than $997? So for you, email us since you already bought the France retreat, and I can do something special for you. I can do something special for you. And you have 5 more minutes to jump on the perfect morning routine offer. So if you have a question, now is your time. Now is your time. Let me support you. Like this is going to be, I've never been more excited about a program of what we get to create together. Man, I wish I had this when I first started my business. I really do. Like it would have saved me from going through burnout, of trying to do everything on my own, of really lacking the systems. Ramona, I'm in Activate. This seems very different. It is different than Activate. It is quite different than Activate. It is a completely new offer that we have never done before. That is also a game changer. When you take action, when you step in. So if you hesitate, you second guess, you're going to be in the exact same spot that you are now a year from now, right? And I know your family is more important than that, right? Your health is more important than that. Your sanity is more important than that. All right, Ezra, I see your question. Ezra, can this program help to focus on which business niche is better for me because I'm at the beginning? So if you need help niching down, this is not the program for you. Activate might be a better fit. So if you booked a call with Malik, then definitely go talk to Malik, okay? Okay, Christine, I got pinned with purpose the other day and I have a coaching call with Malik. Not sure if that or this is better. They're different. So it depends on what it is that you need. So Pinterest is lead generation through Pinterest. This program, I truly believe, is like the foundation that you need as an entrepreneur. Like, this is the foundational work that you need to have in place before you add on a bunch of other stuff, right? Like, you need to have the systems in place. You need to work on your leadership, right? Like, you need to have this stuff. If you don't, you're going to keep spinning. You are going to keep spinning. Okay. Can we upgrade from the package we purchased earlier? Glenda, what package did you purchase? Colleen, would you recommend Activate or this new course? Depends on the person. It really does depend on the person. What I'm actually going to do for those of you that are stepping into, because I know some of you have had calls with Malik and Tara, if you're stepping into Activate or the Impact Partnership, because I know she's talked with some of you about that too, over this week. So you have to step in over this week. I'll gift you the VIP option of this program. I will gift you Success Without Stress. So you jump into Activate, you'll get this for free. All right. I just jumped on what's the perfect morning routine offer. Will that still be available after playback? No, that's only available in the next like 3 minutes. So I'm doing a training for you on, you got 2 minutes on the perfect morning routine, what it looks like to 10x your productivity through having an actual morning routine that doesn't have 3 hours worth of 20 incredible steps. We're going to keep it so simple. I'll break it down for you so you can actually do something that's going to move the needle forward in your business. Okay. Can this help create ClickFunnels for books and products? Activate, yes. This program, no. So when you book a call with Tara and Malik Ezra, she can run through Activate with you. Okay, Glenda. So you mean for Pin with Purpose, Glenda? Is that what you did? Because these are two completely different offers. So we're not offering the AI bonus. I see Rosie. We're not offering the AI bonus separately. That's only for people that join VIP right now. So Michelle, can you post the link again in the chat? It's on Facebook, rachelandgum.com/SWS. You see the link right here. And that's where you're going to get the perfect morning routine, but you got to take action in the next 2 minutes. Yep. So Glenda, this is a completely different program from Pin with Purpose. They're both great. Pin with Purpose is specifically lead generation through Pinterest. This is the foundation of how you create a sustainable business without ripping your hair out and trying to do everything on your own. Okay. But you got 1 more minute before the perfect morning routine disappears. Ezra, the Impact Partnership is our highest level mastermind program. This is where I'm taking you to France. We're doing events in Chicago, in Orlando, and in Senegal. This is where like the people that want to go deep with me over the course of the year, that's where they go deep. And that includes the retreat to France in the Impact Partnership. Other questions? You got a few more seconds before we head out of Facebook and into our VIP Zoom room. So Renee, this is not included with Pin with Purpose. This is a completely different offer. Okay, completely different offer. If you have any more last minute questions, now's your time. Now is your time. So Renee, I haven't decided yet if we're going to gift that to current Activate students. I wasn't planning on it. It was going to be for any new students that enroll this week. Can Activate program include AI and productivity? Good question. We did talk about it at our event. We talk about a lot of things within Activate. It's over the course of 6 months. So we cover a lot of different topics within that program. And if you got any questions, ooh, Catherine, I'm excited to see you in France. Ha ha ha. We're going to eat some croissant together. We're going to have a lot of fun. We are going to have a lot of fun in France. So we only have like a few core programs. Pin with Purpose, Activate. We just launched the Impact Partnership. It is like just launching. Ramona says if I were starting over, I would start here. Yeah. This is really good foundation that will then lead into some of the other programs that we have. All right, time is up on the perfect morning routine bonus. So let's move on. Today's winner is Rose. I don't know how to say your last name. Caiazzo. You get a month inside of my signature coaching program Activate. So just email clientcare@rachelangone.com to claim your prize. And we get to take massive action for our day 4 homework. So I want you to reflect back on day 2, create a list of all the tasks that someone else can do for you. Get really specific here. Checking emails, client appointments, creating a landing page, bookkeeping, taxes, and identify the type of role you need or contract to hire. Like a virtual assistant, designer, CPA, all that good stuff. And post your homework in the group. Make sure you're reaching out to your coach, Malik or Tara, to support you. You're going to France. I'm so excited for you. Cappuccinos, croissant, chocolat, all the goodies. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And day 5 tomorrow, we get to finish strong, and we're going to talk about time reclamation. Basically how we can save more time through everything that we're doing throughout our week in our lives. Okay. All right. So I'm going to log off for StreamYard, and we'll see you guys in Facebook tomorrow for day 5. And then we'll see our VIP Zoom room.